Hello guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I'm bringing you a review on Galgun Double Peace for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. Have you ever wanted every girl that roamed your high school? Did you ever want to become irresistible to every single girl around you? Well, Galgun Double Peace might just be the game for you. After a few delays, Galgun Double Peace is finally here. Our main protagonist is Hodai, a high school boy who has a hard time falling in love. With a special shot from the Cupid and Angel character Ekoro, she tries to help him. Instead of just shooting Hodai with a normal love arrow, she messes up and shoots him with a super strong charged arrow. Now Hodai finds himself as the most popular boy at his school, with every single girl throwing themselves at him. Galgun Double Peace's story picks up from this point onwards, and Hodai must find and confess his true love by the end of the day. If he doesn't, then she basically says you're gonna have a bad time. In order to do this, he must shoot all the horny schoolgirls off of him by using the pheromone shots and Doki bomb. These will give the girls euphoria, which is an orgasmic reaction, and satisfy their sex-craved addiction. The game's story is actually not bad and has some pretty interesting character development with Hodai and the several different girls that he can end up falling in love with. There are several trophies for most of the girls and multiple endings in the game. The only problem I had is that you can actually get no ending and have to start all over, and this can just be a big pain in the butt. I think there should be an ending no matter what. Just give me a bad ending then. And we were doing it on live. I was just letting my audience decide on the live stream what choices we choose, and some of them were like the most perverse ones, some of them were okay ones, and we actually got it right a couple times, but overall we did terrible. So you want to try to get the best answers, not like the most sexual answers to the questions, and yeah, you gotta time some stuff right, otherwise you won't get an ending at all. And the true ending can get you multiple different costumes and special comics and different things. Gameplay for Galgun Double Peace is an on-rails shooter, and one of the best experiences that I've had with one of these type of games. You must fend off these horny girls from your sexual attractiveness with pheromone shots. Shooting in the game works fine, but the original layout is very unusual, and I don't see why you would have a shooting game without R1 or R2. I believe they put square as like the shooting button or something. I changed it all up. I didn't like that. Doesn't make a lot of sense, the original layout. Thank goodness you can change it up. And yes, I would highly recommend changing the buttons layout as soon as you start the game, because you're going to be confused with why they chose the placement of certain buttons. Players will not only find girls to shoot while out on the street, in the girls' locker room, and etc. There are little pink creatures, hidden items, and side quest objects. Each of the bonus items that you find will give you more points and feathers. Feathers are the currency in the game. Leveling up in Galgun Double Peace is simple. A player can level up Hodai's skills by using shop items and Doki mode to change his appealing presence to the girls. And don't get Doki mode confused with Doki Universe, which was a complete horrible game. Don't download it. It was free on PlayStation Plus, and it was horrible. I had no idea what was going on in that game. Doki mode is used in the game once your meter fills up. Depending on how much you build up this special meter determines the number of girls that you can bring into the mode. While in Doki mode, players can sexually touch or rub the girls on the spot, and once they reach max satisfaction, a Doki bomb will erupt and satisfy all girls standing nearby. Just let that sink in. More hints on where to find side quest hidden items can be found within the social network of your phone. The phone also has some intriguing conversations among the students. In Score Attack game mode, players can specifically play levels to achieve a high score and work on his or her skill. The collections menu shows players all of their achievements, special pictures, and information about all of the sexually perverse girls. Finally, there is a closet of pretty much nothing at the start of the game. You have to unlock or buy DLC for your ladies. It would have been a little better if we could change anything at all at the beginning of the game, You literally have no options in your game, but you have this closet thing, which Senran Kagura actually has stuff at the beginning of the game you can change, and you unlock it as you go on in the game. But this game has nothing at the start. You can't change anything. It's a little ridiculous. There's probably DLC day one once the game officially comes out that you guys will be able to download, but if there's nothing free, then that kind of sucks and defeats the purpose of the closet, other than you're going to just charge us for DLC later. Sexuality is used throughout every ounce of this game. Think of it as more sexual than Dead or Alive Extreme 3 and Senran Kagura games. You can touch, spank, and shoot girls in their private areas. There are also perverse situations, such as girls being stuck in windows and you have to grab their ass. And you have to fight little demons going around their ass in different areas of their body to get them out and spank them. And there's also girls being attacked by tentacle monsters. So, a little more sexual than the other games that I mentioned. Some of the girls are even being possessed by sex demons. The graphics in Galgun Double Peace are in between of cute and sexy. They have a kawaii anime feel about them. I think they definitely could be improved upon if P-Cube Games decides to bring another one to the West sometime, especially the background environments. Overall, the girls look good, and the environments can look either meh to okay, especially the cave. They look terrible in the cave. Overall, Galgun Double Peace is a fun adventure and provides lots of story if you want to delve into every single girl that the game offers. If you don't, then you might not have a fun time. It has a silliness about it, but also creates emotional and sexual attachment to its story's girls. The graphics are very similar to Senran Kagura and have a very kawaii feel about them. In the future of the series, I'd like to see the gameplay be expanded to that of a first-person shooter. It worked for Danganronpa in our episode, and I think it would work great for this franchise. I'd rather actually see that than what was in this game, because that would work great in this game. You could be like running away from and everything, having the whole camera to yourself instead of like an on-rails shooter. I give this game an 8 out of 10. It is the best on-rails shooter I have ever played so far, and it has a very perverse world. Fans of Dead or Alive Extreme 3 and Senran Kagura series games should absolutely love this game. If you'd like to buy the game and help support my channel, you can use the Amazon link below. If you'd like to read the full written review, you can go to my blog, which there will be a link in the description for that. And if you'd like to see any gameplay, I'll have a few different gameplays up on my channel and you can check them out. I also do live streams on the game, which you guys got to decide last time, most of the choices. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe. See ya.